Yesterday was an interesting day for me. I have a very strong mind, I imagine. I think that I'm really able to distract myself from emotions and feelings. I keep busy. But yesterday, I was broken open once again. I was at this festival called Be Here Now, and we started the day with dynamic meditation. This is an Osho active meditation. It has 5 parts, and basically the idea behind it is to get out of your mind and into your body. And the belief there is that there's a lot of emotional trauma that's stored in the body that isn't released. All the repressions, all the emotions that I've suppressed throughout my life, whether that's anger, sadness, fear, and I didn't let it out, it kind of just stored throughout my biology, right? So this series that I'm starting now, Heartbroken to Heart Open, is talking about my experience with love and loss. And while I believe I've had like a healthy, somewhat healthy processing of my experience, yesterday showed me that there is still some emotional pain bodies to be worked through. And so started with dynamic meditation at 7 in the morning, and and it's very physical. I mean, like I'll just go through the stages real quick. The first stage is chaotic breathing. So it's in and out through the nose. That's the first one, to charge the body. The second one is catharsis, going consciously mad, letting whatever comes up come out. Like, it involves too, for me, faking it until I make it. So like anger, laughter, sadness, anger, crying, all of it, just letting it out. And I find that as I just like kind of tap into whatever's there, things I didn't realize were there come out. So that's the second stage, catharsis. Third stage is who. So you have your arms over your head. Who. You do a little jump, land on your heels, and you let that vibration kind of move through your root chakra, which is also known as the sex center, or the cock chakra, or the kakra for short. That's Gordon the Good Energy Guru. Hello. So the idea there is to move that energy that was just like created through your sex center, through like the life force. And then from there, it's freeze, stop. Wherever you're at, you just stop. No movements, no clearing your throat, which is a tough one for me. No cracking ankles, just let your body be still. Let that energy, just feel it. And then the last stage is dance. It's just like dancing, it's like a celebration. And this is an hour-long active meditation. And this is something that I've really become a student and practitioner of. Me, Kevin, and Ryan, the Mystic Misfits, this is something that we believe is really powerful work that we're putting into our retreats and the events we MC and whatnot. So anyways, after this, immediately after, I felt like really good, as in I had like an emotional release, a catharsis that I really needed, that my body and mind was craving, because again, I distract myself so much, and this 1 hour set meditation that's so physical allows me to like get rid of those distractions because I'm focused on what I'm doing. And I felt amazing after. It was like so needed. But then I started feeling nauseous. And I don't get sick very often, like at all. I'm very healthy, I'm active, I eat good, and started feeling nauseous. But I was kind of like, okay, whatever, I imagine this will go away. Hour goes by, it's kind of progressively getting worse. Couple hours, before I know it, I'm at this festival in San Diego, Be Here Now, and I'm laid out. I mean, I'm just like on this couch, laid out. And I know that what I need to do is throw up. But you know when like you feel like you gotta throw up and you want to do anything and everything you can to not throw up? Like because I want it to go away. I just want it to go away. I don't want to go through the process of vomiting. It's so vulnerable. It's so like painful. And so I let this drag on for like, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours. And what's so funny, there were so many babes at this event, like so many conscious babes everywhere. I was like blown away. You could just feel the energy of this like divine feminine. And I was like so excited to like explore that and have some fun with that. And my love trauma, if you will, was like coming out, and I refused to let it out. I was like suppressing it. And my I guess, payment for that or consequence was that I was not able to like fully be me and connect with everyone, not just the divine feminine, but everyone. It was like an amazing crew of people. And finally, I was just like, dude, I gotta let this go. And once I made that decision and I finally like got it from the couch I'd been laying on, I walked 10 feet. I'm like, oh shit, this is coming out. I barely make it in to the bathroom and I like projectile vomit. I mean, like, serious purging, just going off for a few minutes, just really letting it go. And as soon as that was done, I was like healed. Now, this concept of like emotional pain bodies and like moving energy and like the body is the mind and all this like free flowing and overlapping of stuff is something that I've been a little bit resistant to in my life. I've like kind of chuckled a bit about it whenever I hear about this kind of stuff in the new age and the conscious community. And then I experience it without fail. I experience exactly what I was maybe a skeptic of or maybe make fun of a bit. And then I become a believer. And so I believe that emotional pain bodies are a real thing, and that moving energy is a real thing, and that as strong as my mind and body are and as I want them to be to overcome anything and everything, it's just not the case. I'm not going to make it to the next evolution of my life, of my being, of my happiness, until I release those things that I store, that I suppress and repress. So the point of this is more expression, less repression. Don't suppress, express. And a great way to do that, some Osho active meditations, specifically dynamic meditation. If that's something you want to explore, something you're interested in, curious, want to hear more about, hit me up. I'm doing this new thing where I do 22-minute, what I call discovery calls, where it's just connecting with someone. You have an idea for a collaboration, or you just want to get some advice, or you want to do something like that. I want to give of myself, give of my gifts, and this gifting economy that I seek to create, that we seek to create, where everybody's just kind of giving, and it's an overflow of giving, and just this whirlwind and vortex of upward spiraling giving. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, and I'll set you a link to schedule something on my calendar. Thank you for listening, for continuing to be part of my therapy, my release. I appreciate you for that. And so does this big man. Okay, bye guys. See you later.